Okay. I think we can't really delay it any longer. I think we just need to go in here. Zero N. Lorelei Weiss, Gnome. In Gnome, we are invited to see the thoughts of a person as they are formed. 9 slates, some containing letters, forming a seemingly nonsensical word, seem to grow as ideas on the subject's forehead. The piece is cryptic, even maze-like, and ultimately lets us use our imagination to project our own ideas onto its slates. Video games. It's art. Nope. Nope. Trying to press only the buttons on the keypad from there. Renata Schwarzwald, Himmelskorper, oil on canvas. Having mostly used her talents and training in traditional paintings for landscapes and portraits, Schwarzwald's motifs became more and more minimal, sometimes even simple. By the end of her life, her later work would often include mystic symbols, some not deciphered to this day. Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, Saturn, Sun. I'm gonna write this down really quick. Because I don't want to forget. So. Move, Lorelei, or whoever you are. I guess we don't actually know who this person is. You just kind of assume that she's Lorelei because it's the name of the game. A hole in the floor. The hole blocks the way. Jump down. Bolted shortcut 6. Shortcut 6. How do we open the shortcuts? Okay. MDCCCXLVII. Let's look at that Roman numerals book we had. All right, so 1K, so 1,000 plus 500 plus 100, 100, 100, 100, right? Hold on, let's look really quick. Seven 820-5693. Hold on. Why is the number on it different than the Roman numerals? So hold on. 714-820-5693. Making sure I'm writing that down. Okay, so now it is. Let's do this. So this is 1,500, 100, 100, 100, XL. What is XL? $10, 50, 7. Right? So this would be, let's add all this up. $1,000 plus 500 plus 100 plus 100 plus 100 plus 10 plus 50 plus 7, 1867. Okay. Ah! Something fell down. There we go. Okay, 1867. It's not that simple. This is the numbers on the keypad. So it's is that not it? So this is the number on the keypad, right? This is telling us the letters on, or the numbers on the thing here are giving us the positions of the numbers on the keypad. And we got 1867, which would be top, middle, second row left, third row middle, top row left. Would this be 1867? Oh, no, it's X minus L. So it's 1847, right? It's not 10 plus 50, it's 50 minus 10. So it's 47. So that would be 1, 8, 4, 7. There we go. All right, we got it. Oh no, a murder. Or, wait a second. Do I have pictures? This was in, this is the picture. This is the picture from the car. Where did that picture go? Why is it not here? Because remember, there was a picture that fell out of the instruction booklet, and it was that. Hmm. Change to crank. Oh, it might be in my... No, it's not in here. Inspect crank. Found in the backyard. Made out of steel and has started to rust. Rare instance of a crank appearing by itself and not as part of a mechanical construction. In media, such as video games, cranks tend to go missing or are concealed in mysterious manners, and are often part of item-related puzzles. Since cranks rarely appear by themselves like this in reality, it is extremely valuable and could likely be sold for thousands of dollars to video game aficionados. We have a drain puzzle. What's up there? Tell him about the dead person. Red glass shards surround her. She's holding onto a broken key. Okay. We got the first two correct. It's the last two that are wrong. No? Am I losing it? Hmm. 1847. There we go. 1847. Obtained the dead woman's key. So I'm wondering if she has anything to do with the other woman. Found in the ground near a dead body in the backyard, it is shaped like the number 1847, can be taken apart. The base in itself is a key, on which 4 parts can only be assembled in a specific way. This type of key is known as a puzzle key. It was invented and popularized in the mid-1800s with the idea of a group of people each owning a part of the key. This would force a group to come together to unlock the door. They remain immensely popular among collectors. As this particular puzzle key can be linked to a dead body, its value has likely increased. When assembled, puzzle keys often reveal a hint in their imagery. In this case, it is reasonable to assume that the key leads to a room that correlates to the number depicted when assembled. Horse door. This puzzle, 1847. Yeah, this is clever. This puzzle is in the trailer of the game. So, the solution here. I already did this puzzle because I watched the trailer of the game, and just this code right here appeared on screen. And I thought this was interesting. I thought this was really interesting. So, S equals 4. So south equals 4. East equals south divided by south, so that's 1. So 4, 1. North equals west minus east. Which means we have to calculate at west. West is south plus south, which would be 8. So north is 7. So we need to type 1847. It's going to be east, west, south, north. I'm fucking good. The trailer for this game is really good. The maze trailer. I watched it because I was really interested. Obtain the E-shaped key. And I have a theory about this game, that this game is about metatext. They mention a lot about like coming together to solve puzzles and how this is all just like a thought experiment about like metaphysics and stuff like that. And which makes me think that this is a game about playing a game. There was another note that was like, there's no way to win without cheating, which makes me wonder if there's like going to be like ARG elements or something. Like you have to go online and watch a trailer to figure out a puzzle. So I was just looking at the trailers to see. E-shaped key was hanging in a tree in the backyard. The bit is shaped like the letter E, cast from iron. Hanging objects on different things is a communication system associated with secret societies. The system, which may also be linked to organized crime, is complex and involves many factors. To know the exact meaning requires extensive knowledge of both the sender and the recipient. But hanging something from a tree or a plant usually involves knowledge or wisdom. While a key often relates to the past, hanging a key from a tree could thus mean I know of your past. The past is the way to wisdom or similar. Sometimes details of the item itself can hint at the message too, and in this case it is safe to assume that the E means the key unlocks the eastern part of a house. It's a lot of assumptions. Book about divination. Skeptic's Guide to Crystal Gazing. To understand crystallomancy, we must understand that all divinity is therapeutic, not paranormal. Over the years, there have been several scientific studies of the practice, and many come to the same conclusion. Crystal gazing is self-hypnotism. What you see in the crystal could simply be something you have forgotten or repressed. Transcendent numerology. 1 is the divine, 9 is death, 6 is life, 3 is creation. Combining them tells us about the holy powers and visions within each person, and how to use them in creativity. This is then the year for creation at all costs, life or death. To those willing to see it, 1963 is a year of finality and new beginnings. 7 moving astronomical objects. It is believed that the Babylonians were the first to divide the moon phases into cycles of 4, which became what we know today as a week. They also developed a horoscope by assigning them the 7 classical planets. Moon is Monday, Mars is Tuesday, Mercury is Wednesday, Jupiter is Thursday, Venus is Friday, Saturn is Saturday, and Sun is Sunday. Lunar phases of 1847. January 1st, January 2nd through January 8th, January 9th, January 10th through the 16th, January 17th. Huh. So those are probably the locks. The weird moon lock. Modern astrology, unknown stars, unknown future. Meteorites from the Tertius Oculus are still found on Earth to this day. In Rubrum Astronomica, Lucius writes, when the third eye passes us by, the world belongs to creators. It's time for beauty and chaos. An artist will be crowned king, and he will lead our victory over Mammon. He will create items of great beauty, and for a fleeting moment, there will be harmony and chaos. But order will be restored, and nights of the third eye end in blood. Artists will die or surrender to the merchants. Mammon will not be denied, but artifacts of these nights will remain among us. Hey, $1. The Zodiacs, who are we? That's fine. In the cards. The Ace of Spades, known as the Death card or the Spadille, has been a symbol related to war and also asexuality. But in the French tradition of fortune telling, it would usually mean bad luck or death in one's future. Card fell out of the book. Ace of Spades. Oculomancy, it is in the eyes. There is, of course, more to oculomancy than simply reading the reflections in the questioner's eyes. Over the next chapters, we will learn about what the oculomancer can tell about a soul by the shape of their eyes, the color of their iris, and how we can provide spiritual guidance by studying the nuances in a bloodshot eye and the structure of the vessels. So, like, one of the things I've been thinking about this game is that message, that letter about, like, art without an audience, and how the characters, or at least one character in this, presumably, I mean, the title of the game is Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. Is this game trying to say something like, there's been a lot of talk about creation and destruction and like people consuming art and making art and viewing art, and how, like, I don't know, there seems to be some sort of like audience message happening all at once. And I'm just wondering, like, is this game trying to say that like audiences destroy art by consuming it? Like, if that's interesting, that's really interesting. But like, I don't know. I'm not really sure. Like, I don't know what it's trying to say yet. I don't have enough information. It's so hard to decode. It's just interesting. It's like a really interesting story. Not here, call me, 1798, Lorenzo. A voice echoes within the crystal ball. I see your destiny. I see islands. Caves. Your tragic fate leads you to an island far away, Sulawesi. In the cave where this started thousands of years ago. Do you wish to hear more? The year is 1982. You will wander the paths of that primordial cave. You will go north, east, south, west. 1982. Oh, I didn't mean to accept that. I hate that every button does stuff. What does this do? At this point, you will see. I just pressed random buttons. Absolutely nothing. Okay. Will you wander the true path? All right, so we need to find the directions to go. We have quite a few phone calls to make. It seems. Huh. It might be time. It might be time to start loading some discs. I really want to find out that last key. Hold on. Let's try to go back and find. Zero north. I just can't figure out. Renzo. Yes. Okay, I figured it out. Oh god, so many puzzle boxes. Call about puzzle boxes. Lorelei Weiss, verschlossene Erinnerungen. Teak, oak, steel, aluminum. In verschlossene Erinnerungen, the artist invites us to participate, play, and ponder. At a glance and first touch, these boxes appear nonsensical and openable. At closer inspection, patterns appear forming meaning and order, and the participant can start to sense that this piece is only part of a greater puzzle with solutions elsewhere, perhaps even else when. Nope. Huh. These seem to match some of the patterns in the rooms. Imagine if I got one of them. I'm just adding them to the thing. This was in the trailer too, I think. Am I gonna have to do this, like, metatextual cross-referencing? There's still that one. Let's see. Okay, look at this. There are these diamonds. See? What does that mean? this the one? Nope, this is not the one I couldn't open. I don't remember which is the one I couldn't open. The one over here. There are 3 here. And I think I have to figure out something to do with the zodiac. Is it this one that I couldn't open? Nope. I really just want to have all of them before I do any of these, because I want to do them in order. Is it this one? This is the one I couldn't open. Let's try to figure out the number I need to get to. Oh yeah, it was 1798. So this is some kind of cipher. I'm trying to see what the pattern is, like if there's, it's the amount of corners or turns they have in them, but too many of them are the same. Let me write some of these down. Okay. All right, I think, let's see. Let me just check one other thing in my notebook. So I do have one idea. And I just noticed it's because I'm writing it on graph paper, or not graph paper, like dot matrix paper, right? So if you look at the shape, they're made of constituent parts, right? I don't know. Maybe this is me just seeing a pattern in it that doesn't make any sense. But like, for example, this is 1. This would be 2, right? Because, sorry, I'm drawing more things down really quickly. Because they are basically a different, how do I phrase this? Sorry, my brain is not working. It's hard for me to like do math in my head and try to estimate distance and talk at the same time. So let's just explain really quickly. This is 1 block. This is 2 blocks. So this would be 1, 2. This is 3 blocks. This is 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This would be 7. Where's 5? Sorry, I have to actually count the blocks, which is like kind of weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this would be 6. So 6, 2, 7, 1. Three, 4. This would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 8, respectively. 8, 9. Okay. Yeah. I think I have this. I think I have it. Okay. So if we need to get 1798, I think I already tried this though. No, I didn't. Okay, we got it. Okay, that was hard. That made my brain fucking hurt. Okay. Live raccoon puzzle solving. Okay, do we have any other puzzle boxes to do? We don't. Okay. Oh, my head hurts. That like actually made my brain hurt. Like I'm really bad at spatial things. So like even with graph paper, like having to estimate exactly how far distance is between things is like really difficult for me to do. So that was tough. That was a little bit of a tough challenge for me, but I guess we made it work. Now we have all of the safe code things. So let's do this. Not the safe code things, the disks. We'll do disc 1. We'll do them all in order. Apartment in the city, 51978. It's so interesting that it uses my start time as like the arbitrator for this. My bags are packed. I have a strange feeling about this project. I feel a little anxious. I should relax a little bit before I go. It's the letter from him. As discussed, I am expecting your arrival at Hotel Let's on January 7th next year. This project is my magnum opus, Mother Goose, blah, blah, blah. We've already read this one. A show for the eyes of the cosmos, ambitious. I should bring this with me when I go. I like this lamp. Many good times have been had on this sofa. Postcard depicting Hotel Let's Frame design of a logo type I made for my favorite cafe. Frame ticket from a movie I once saw. A drawing I made of a man from my dreams. Half of his face is outside the frame. An empty frame. A drawing I made of my father. I used a new technique, incorporating only triangles and lines. I think I can use this method with computers once they get more powerful. Polygons. Interesting. Tries. A naive painting by my aunt. Looks like some kind of beast. I miss my aunt. One of my photo dream collages. An abstract piece. Contains porcelain given to me when I moved. Vases and bottles. Contains important papers. There are a few cocktail glasses in there. The right door is locked and I've lost the key. There are board games, a deck of cards, and things like that in there. Photo of me as a newborn and my mother. My father is barely visible, leaving only a blur of himself as he moved just as the picture was being taken. Prototype box for my Verschlossene Erinnerungen exhibition. Okay, so we are Lorelei Weiss. But the old lady has laser eyes too. So are we the old lady? Did we ever learn that the old lady's name was Lorelei? Am I understanding? I'm losing myself. Crystal ball. I look into the crystal ball. It says something terrible will happen in my immediate future. Just kidding. It's just a novelty item, but I like it. A black novelty-sized chess knight, which I keep around for one reason or another. There was an American dollar hidden between the manuals. Various computer and device manuals. Set of tarot cards. They're printed with very nice holographic foil. Mostly things in there that I don't have the heart to throw out but don't want to have on display. Empty, I should put something in there. There are more books in there. Locked cabinet. TV. Inspect screen. The TV isn't on. Doesn't switch on. Change channel. What do we do? Inspect door. I should go out soon, but I need to relax a little bit before. Maybe I should watch some TV. There's the cord. I unplugged this before as a safety measure, but now it's plugged in again. Seems to be a film about someone sailing the seas. It's a talk show in Swedish. The host, Halland, is popular here. The etymologist dream. Looks like a film is about to start. The etymologist dream. There's a magic show on. It's not particularly interesting yet. The magician has an undeniably magnetic charm, which draws you in. Sister, I have a message for your future self. In the future, I am made of paper. From my hat, there are cards. There is a red rune. This is the ancient rune E. Okay, so we need to be able to write down certain things. So, magician poster E. So are the posters with the red lines on them giving us letters? All right. Well, we already got this one. It's a film about the First World War. There's a quiz show on. Each contestant is shot with a toy gun if they lose. All right, let's do 2. City. Shortly afterward. I need to get to my car. I parked it at the Augenplatz. I have a long ride ahead of me. Car is likely not parked inside. No one is home. Empty inside. It's a window, but it's too far away to get a look at what's going on inside. Too far away. Okay. Dear God. Looks like there are parking spaces and shops. Can't walk here, I should turn around. Still some time left on this meter. There's no time left on the meter. There's a restaurant menu. Convenience store sign is part of the countrywide chain. Tourist shop. Things made of plastic are displayed here. Do we just need to look in all of the squares? You feel like there's got to be some Where am I? Oh, I got so lost for a second. There's got to be like $1 somewhere. There's a lot of time left on this meter. Someone will use it, I hope. Are all of these the same? Yep. How did I get turned around? Oops. Nothing here. Can't walk here, I should turn around. My car is not here. I wish I spoke German so I could know what Augenplatz means. Ooh, what is this? Hey, $1. Must have been dropped by somebody. States that their operating hours are between 9 and 3. I have no business here anyway. It's closed. Can't see inside. What is this spooky building? Another American dollar. 9 and 3. Yeah, it's all the same. This game is a fever dream. Okay, that's my car. Our car is in this bottom left one. You might be asking, why am I going here if all of these things terminate at the same location? And the answer is, I want $1. Nothing there. This game is so crazy. Nope. Nothing here. Okay. Oop, I went the wrong way again. There she is, old Lily Christine. You sure look dirty, old friend. My car, it's dirty. It looks like somebody wrote something on the window. There's something written in the dirt. Message in the dirt. Sister, I have a message for your future self. In the future, I am made of paper. I stare into my crystal sphere. There is a red rune. This is the ancient rune. R. Okay. Sphere equals R. So we have I, E, and R. Odd. So this was 2. Sorry, hold on. 1, 2. 3. In the car. car ride like this really gives me time to think. Maybe too much time. Six, 2, 1. Getting anything good? Get some Bowser on there. Inspect glove compartment. I found an American dollar. How did that get there? Inspect ashtray. I found an American dollar. How did that get there? Mirror charm. A cute couple made of plastic in a car. I hope they like this bumpy road. That car is uncomfortably close. Wait, it's blinking. 3, 1, 2. Wonder what all that blinking was about. There's a familiar voice through the static. Sister, I have a message for your future self. In the future I'm made of paper. I reach for a bottle of my miracle tears. There's a red rune. This is the ancient rune O. Tears equals O. It's E, R, and O so far. Was that him again? Which I think is going to just say Runzo. We've already done 4. 4 was I. Gas station, confirm. Let's just do this really quickly again. So let's fill her up. $86, $69, $10. Was this different? 86, 69, 10. I have a message for yourself. In the future, I made a paper. I'm chained like a prisoner. 4 chains equals I. It's closer to Lorelei now. Because I have OREI. Load file from disk. Let's do 5. Forest. Here we are, in the middle of nowhere. Hotel lets us yar. This is it then. Looks like somebody dropped their hat. Finally we meet. Forgive my primitive appearance, but I felt that this final message should be delivered in person. I take it you have received the messages from my brothers. We must hastily proceed to the message before we run out of memory. Now, sister, to verify that you are who you claim to be, I have 4 inquiries. How did the first brother contact you? Through a television. I see. How did the second brother contact you? Shit, I don't remember. Hold on. Gas station. Dirt. Car. TV. No, the third was not dirt car. Second was dirt car. Third is radio. Okay, so this would be through writings in the dirt. Indeed. How did the third brother contact you? Through the radio. I see. How did the fourth brother contact you? Through the telephone. Sister, you are the no-sens mulier, as foretold. I have the final message for your future self. In the future I am made of paper. My hand holds the rose. There is a red rune. Okay, so 5 rose equals L, so it's Lorelei. And then it's magician. I want to just inspect the rocks to see if I get dollar bills. I found an American dollar under the rock. People should be better at holding onto their money. Found an American dollar hidden behind the map. Why would somebody put it there? We made it, old friend. I hope we make it back as well. Why place a hotel in the middle of an eerie forest? All right. We got a ton of stuff just now. So in order, the letters are E-R-O-I-L, but you will get Lorelei if you put it in order, which is close to Lorelei. I wonder what it means.